The wheels are only ever driven by an electric motor, and that means that we can control the engine that's generating the electricity separately to the driving speed and the acceleration. But we've also added another technology, which is active noise cancellation. So very similar to the headphones that you use on the aeroplane, we have a speaker in the luggage room of the car that will play the inverse noise to the engine and cancel it out. So when you're driving around the city, the engine can start and stop, and you won't even notice it's happening.
Weekday lunch plans? Head to the Mount Gambier Hotel for their Monday to Friday schnitzel lunch special. Just $20. Full menu online at mountgambierhotel.com.au.
Tell me what's the news here. SAFM News Briefing.
Hey, I'm Tessa Randello. The PM wouldn't confirm if this government would extend the temporary fuel excise cut.
We'll make an assessment in the lead up to July 1.
Anthony Albanese this morning giving an update on the nation's fuel supply, saying we have more than at the start of the war in Iran. 6 people have spent their first night in quarantine after being transferred from a cruise ship at the centre of a deadly hantavirus outbreak. A group of passengers, a doctor, flight crew touched down near Perth and are all symptom-free. They're now being monitored. They will remain in quarantine for the next 3 weeks. In the US, jurors have failed to reach a verdict in Harvey Weinstein's third trial into allegations he raped actor Jessica Mann. The 74-year-old will remain behind bars after convictions in other sex crimes. And new data reveals that 1/3 of young Aussies are no longer using social media. According to News Corp, 20% of kids aged 12 to 15 have quit socials as a result of the minimum age ban, which came into effect late last year.
Did you know that diabetes is Australia's fastest growing chronic condition? Over 300 Australians are diagnosed with the condition every day. Search Diabetes Australia to find out more.
After this, there is no turning back. You sip the red can, the story ends. You sip the black can, you enter dreamland. And I show you just how good the truth can taste. Take the Pepsi Max Taste Challenge.
Defending their decision to rest Scott Pendlebury from last night's 6-point loss to the Swans. Underman Collingwood came within a kick of upsetting Sydney on their home turf. Coach Craig McRae making no apologies for giving Pendles the night off to make sure his record-breaking game is celebrated at the MCG next week.
Would you want to celebrate the record for the most games in the history of the game here tonight, or would you rather do it next week in the MCG? That's a simple question. And respectfully, when Pendles has played that many games, we want to make sure that we celebrate him in the right manner.
Limestone Coast's longest-serving locally owned dealer, Mount Gambier Mazda, at OGR, OG Roberts, celebrating 70 years of driving dreams in Mount Gambier.
This is SAFM weather.
Rain for the rest of today on the Limestone Coast. Tonight down to 11, and tomorrow late showers with a high of 18. And listener knows what Aussie ears want to hear, the best radio and audio curated just for you.